Alright guys, we're gonna go over the fundamentals of the kick. Alright, a kick for MMA, it's a little bit different than a kick from your regular martial arts or taekwondo or Muay Thai, but the fundamentals are still there, So you wanna make sure every time you throw a kick, you're not 50-50 with your opponent, right? You wanna make sure you always get a little bit of an angle. This is the ideal position for me to throw a kick. It's when my lead leg is facing his lead leg. That's the best way for me to throw the kick because I can throw a kick, and pretty much not get counter, or if he's trying to counter, I can always use my hand or move my head offline. When I'm right here, every time I try to kick, his hand is gonna meet me first, So you wanna make sure you always get the angle to the outside. If your lead leg, is facing his lead leg, you're good to go, Ideally, you wanna be even more to the outside. If you're even more to the outside, you can attack all day because it's gonna take him a little time to turn and face me. So I always have the advantage on that position, But let's go over basics of, we're gonna start with the low kick, famous calf kick, right? That you guys been seeing a lot lately. Two ways you can position your foot, right? If you're gonna really throw a hard low kick, you wanna make sure you step offline already. Your knee always gonna pass the target. The target is his leg right now. So my knee, it's gotta pass his leg. So this way I have the full power of my hips, You don't want to just kick and your knee not passing the target, you're not going to have a lot of power behind, You want to make sure you put your weight on the leg that is on the floor, And again, there's two ways, right? You can just step out, make sure your foot is already sideways, and then you let the kick go. So I'm going to show you guys a few times. One is you step and go. That's one. Or, the other way you can do it, you can just pivot on your tiptoes. Usually I'll do this when I'm this angle over here. I just, it's a little shorter, a little more faster, kick, but there's still a lot of power behind because you're turning your hips and then you just reset it, Again, your knee's gotta pass the target, which is the leg. If your knee doesn't pass the target, you don't have the full steam, you don't have the full power of your hips. So again, right here, another important thing though, every time you're gonna throw a kick, I like to throw a punch before. I don't wanna just throw a kick and come, boom, it's gonna be easy for him to catch me with the counter. But if I'm always throwing a punch and then kicking behind, he doesn't know what's coming. So I think that's the safer way to throw a kick, is make sure you punch before. And after you're done kicking, make sure you're ready to punch again.